Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to another exciting episode of Pokemon Go. So today's episode is all about the legendaries of Gen 3. I know you're probably going, oh, Gen 3 is so far away, but you know, I don't think it is. December is my bet. We will have it by December, if not earlier. It'll be in time for us to finish off with the legendary beasts of Gen 2 for them to drop Ho-Ho, and then they'll commence off with Gen 3. I don't know how long till we get the legendaries of Gen 3, but you want to know, you want to have that information in your head, so when they drop them, you're prepared. And here we go. Alright then, so we're going to start off with the Regis, the legendary titans of Gen 3, starting off with Regirock. Regirock is obviously a rock type Pokemon. I don't know how he will fit into the gym system we have currently, considering rocks are so many rock Pokemon are out right now that are super powerful. Regirock may just be completely forgotten in the Pokemon levels, but he is still there. He may actually, depending what moves come out with him, may flip rock system on its head, and we will have him sitting atop the tiers of all rock Pokemon. Now, the next one is Regice. Regice is the Pokemon we've all been waiting for. A pure ice type Pokemon who potentially could be an absolute tank, depending what moves you get on him. Hopefully he will hold out his own. He will have a decent CP level, so then we can actually use him. If he doesn't, he may be, again, forgotten, because we do have Lapras and Corsola and all those other, and Articuno no less, all those other great ace learning Pokemon. Finally, Registeel is the champion of Steel type Pokemon. He potentially will be one of the highest level Steel Pokemon we have under Agros and Metagross. But, again, he should be the third highest CP level Steel Pokemon we have. He will be an absolute beast, hopefully. I say hopefully, because, you know what, I think Registeel is a really, all the Regis actually look really cool. They're very unique Pokemon, very different to the other Pokemon we've had previously, and I hope they can do them justice when they come out. The next Pokemon on this list is Latias and Latios. Starting off with Latios. Latios is a dragon and psychic. It is one of the only two legendary Pokemon with gender. That's right. Most, if not all, the other legendary Pokemon don't have a gender. They are genderless, except for these two. He is 100% male, so you can never catch a female version of him. Then Latias is also dragon and psychic. Is a little bit smaller than Latios, but I don't think that's going to affect the CP, just height and weight potentially. It is also 100% female, so you can never find a male version. Alright, and then we have the Weather Trio. Groudon. And then again, he's a ground type Pokemon. He'll have rock type moves. Depending what we do with him, what they do with him, I mean, he may be an absolute beast, if not the most powerful rock Pokemon in existence that we will have our hands on for, I don't know, a long time, or if not ever. But I don't know how he's going to go, because again, his CP, depending what it is, could put him up there into the higher levels, or he could again be completely forgotten, because you can find more candies easily for Trinitar when Aggron comes out, when, you know, non-legendaries come out. We'll be able to find the candies a lot easier instead of walking these guys for 20Ks or using our rare candies. You know, I know that's what the rare candies are for, but still, I don't know how we're going to go about all that. Next one is Kyogre, water type Pokemon. should hopefully finally knock Vaporeon off the tier as the highest level water Pokemon. But let's be honest, it's probably not going to. It's a legendary. You can't drop it in a gym. You can battle a gym with it, but at the same time, I don't feel that he will knock Vaporeon off that level. Rayquaza is the most powerful of the weather trio. Flying and Dragon, again a really good typing, but it is also going to be our most powerful Dragon type Pokemon for at least 5 generations. So potentially he will sit the top of the Dragon type Pokemon for a very, very long time. Now these next two are actually not legendary. They are the mythical version of Pokemon in Gen 3. They're starting off with Deoxys. Deoxys is psychic, but what sets Deoxys apart from other psychic type mythicals, so Mew and Mewtwo and Celebi, Deoxys actually has 4 forms. You heard that right, 4. It has a normal type, an attack type, a defense type, and a speed type. Now we don't actually know if he will come into the game with his 4 forms, or will he only have his normal type. If that's the case, that'd be a bit disappointing. But if they bring in all his changes, it may be like Tyrogue. So depending what his IVs are, he may change into a different form, or it may be a new item that they bring in that'll change him, and you go one time to change him to a different form, and that's the form you kept. That would be a different moment to do. I think that'd be cool. Changing up the system. Alright, so the next Pokemon on our list is Jirachi. I have no idea how powerful Jirachi will be on this in the game, considering he is the Wish Pokemon. I don't know how that will translate into our game, honestly. Jirachi is kind of powerful in everything, but I don't know. Really couldn't tell you how powerful Jirachi will be. His typing is Psychic and Steel, so very much like Metagross. That's cool. But I don't know how we're going to have, honestly, I don't know. Will Jirachi go the same way as Celebi and Mew? We'll just never see them because they're just too powerful, too weird. Their abilities are just too weird to have in the game. But there you go. That is the list of the legendaries of Gen 3. And that concludes our list of the legendaries of Gen 3. I hope you enjoyed it. You may have noticed a trend with Gen 3. It's the rise of the Dragon type and the Steel type. There are super powerful Steels and there are super powerful Dragons coming. Salamence, Metagross, Aggron, all of them. Rayquaza, they're all coming. They're all super ridiculously powerful. They're going to completely change the game up. Thank you very much for watching my video. Sub, thumb, comment. Let me know what you thought of the last couple of videos I've done. Do you enjoy me doing these sort of listing videos? Let me know. And I'll see you next time on The Grind.